Hey Richies, welcome or welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'll be sharing with you something that has helped me to grow my hair really long. Look at where I started from. This is what we call humble beginnings, and I post this to encourage you that you too, you can achieve the hair of your dreams. I'll be showing you 3 ways that you can incorporate oils in your hair growth regimen, and these are things that I swear by. If you've been struggling with maximizing your hair growth rate or breaking a hair growth plateau, or even trying to retain length, you are at the right place. And without much further ado, let's jump right into the video. For I can do everything through Christ who gives me strength. Philippians 4:13, the NLT version. I want to preface this by saying that you can use whatever oils you have around you for a hot oil treatment. It doesn't really matter like that. But for this video specifically, I'm going to be using castor oil alongside some other oils that I will get into later. Castor oil is one of the OGs when it comes to hair growth. Actually, I want to be specific. I mean the Jamaican black castor oil. The regular castor oil, I feel like they are not as authentic. I just feel like the blacker the castor oil, the better it is for the hair. And it's not literally black, but you get my point. I like using castor oil because of how thick it is. I sort of lean towards thicker oils when I want to do my hot oil treatment. I feel like they coat my hair better, and they are like they give my hair that strength and the gloss that it needs. Castor oil is rich in fatty acids like ricinoleic acid, and that will help to strengthen your hair shaft, reducing breakage and reducing split ends. So you already know that once you're eliminating breakage, you're also retaining length. The next oil I'll be using is called black seed oil. I want to warn you though, this stuff stinks. When I tell you it stinks, but the benefit is so good. It is literally said that the only thing that black seed oil cannot cure is death. It is, I don't know, I don't have that much problems to put it to the test, but I know it is amazing for hair growth, and it is specifically because it has this compound called thymoquinone, and this is amazing, especially if you're dealing with hair loss like alopecia. It's going to reduce conditions like dandruff, psoriasis, folliculitis, every type of itis that your scalp is experiencing. It can definitely help with that. Before I launched my hair care line, I actually wanted to include this in my hair growth oil, but I could not max the smell no matter the amount of essential oils I used. Most I can use it for really is an hot oil treatment. I cannot use it every day, else I'm going to be nauseous 24/7, and people are going to be wondering, who is smelling? And I have to say, hi sir, it's me. The last oil I'm going to be using in my hot oil mixture is the Untamed Growth Oil by Enricher, my hair care line. This oil has changed so many people's lives across the globe, and I'm not being dramatic when I say that. One of my customers literally told me that they almost wanted to go get a hair transplant. But after seeing so many testimonies about the oil, they decided to try it. I mean, a bottle of oil compared to a whole transplant is significantly cheaper. What's the worst that could happen? It wouldn't work, right? I want to let you know that this person also has been struggling with this balding for years and years and years. Like, it was something that frustrated them so much, and today it is fully grown out. I'm going to insert some pictures so that you can see for yourself. This Untamed Growth Oil, it contains an infusion of 10 herbs like fenugreek, amla, ashwagandha, nettle, horsetail, aloe vera. What else? It also contains essential oils like rosemary, lavender, peppermint, tea tree, and some carrier oils like castor oil, rice bran oil, and the likes. I'm actually going to link everything down in the description box, so make sure you check it out. I'll also put a discount code next to it. Wink wink. I will be starting off on freshly detangled and shampooed hair. I only shampooed my hair once, and if you've watched my wash day video, you know that I like to shampoo my hair twice. So I did it only once this time, so that when I apply the oil and I'm ready to rinse it out, I will go ahead and shampoo the second time. I know that doing an hot oil treatment usually requires you to warm up the oil before applying it to your hair, but I don't believe in that, especially because I'm going to be sitting under a dryer to allow the oils to penetrate my hair. And there was one specific time that I overheated the oil, and then I applied it to my scalp straight up without even trying to test the temperature or something, and my scalp almost became a steak. It was almost giving a well done steak, filet mignon. So since then, I'm like, you know what, it is pointless. Why should I risk burning myself when it's not necessarily beneficial? Heating the oil actually before applying it to your hair can cause the nutrients in it to be degraded. So it's pointless. That's essentially what I'm trying to say. The two most important places to focus on when you're applying an hot oil treatment to your hair is your scalp and the ends of your hair. The scalp is so crucial to seeing hair growth. It's so important to helping you to maximize your hair growth rate. So I like to show my scalp a little bit more love. Focusing the oil on your scalp will help to increase blood circulation, and when there's more blood flow to your scalp, it brings the nutrients that your hair follicle needs to germinate. We also need to ensure that our scalp is the right environment for nurturing hair growth. If your scalp is irritated or anything like that, you cannot really maximize your hair growth rate because the issues are going to be blocking your hair from growing. I call the ends of my hair the grandpas and grandmas of my hair. You need to give them the utmost respect. The ends of the hair is where damages begin. There is an adage that says a stitch in time saves nine. If you focus on the ends of your hair and you keep it healthy, you're going to experience little to zero damages like split ends, breakage, single strand knot, and stuff like that. So make sure that you're focusing on your scalp and the ends of your hair specifically. That does not mean you should ignore the entire length of your hair, but be a little bit biased towards them. After drenching my hair in the oil and looking like a fried Oreo, I go into an intensive scalp massage. I do not rush this session at all. Scalp massaging is something that has helped me so much in my hair growth regimen. This is one of the best ways to stimulate hair growth, especially after applying an amazing oil mixture to your scalp. This is what makes an hot oil treatment hot for me. I'm going to sit underneath a dryer for like 30 minutes. In the past, I would honestly go to bed with it and wake up in the morning to complete my wash day. But ever since I experienced moisture overload, I have not really been messing with the idea of overnight deep conditioning or overnight treatment. I really just sit underneath a dryer, which would give you the same effect. Honestly, 30 minutes underneath a dryer is a lot more effective than going to bed and having all that mushy feeling on your scalp. After the 30 minutes is over, my hair is a lot more juicy. It's giving shine, it's giving luster. One way to even know that you need an hot oil treatment is if your hair is just frizzy out of nowhere, or you're just experiencing dryness and your hair is dull. And this usually happens a lot when the weather is a lot more cold. It usually causes your hair to be much more frizzy and dry. And also, it reduces blood circulation to your scalp because it constricts the blood vessels. I like to do a lot of hot oil treatments in the winter seasons. After admiring my hair for a little bit, I go ahead and complete my wash day routine. My wash day routine is the same for the most part. I already posted a video on it so you can check it out. The next and probably the biggest way I use oils to maximize my hair growth rate is to moisturize my hair. Applying water or a water-based product to your hair provides moisture, okay? But this moisture can evaporate over time. But when you decide to seal in that moisture with oil, it's going to create that barrier that prevents water loss, helping to keep your hair hydrated for a longer time. Nobody has time to be moisturizing their hair multiple times a week. I actually do not have the time to do so. So I like to make sure that the moisture I put in my hair on my wash day stays in my hair for as long as possible. Sealing moisture in with oil will not only keep your hair moisturized for longer periods of time, it will also flatten the cuticles of your strands, and that will reduce the friction between your individual strands. And the friction is why your hair experiences a lot of tangling and knots. So oils will help to act as a peacemaker between the tension that your strands have for each other. Especially if you have a bad case of single strand knots, add a little bit of oil at the ends of your hair when you're done moisturizing it, and I promise you'll see a difference. The last but definitely not the least way I use oils to grow my hair is in my scalp massage sessions. I use it in combination with my herbal teas, and I know that this is probably the 50th time I'm talking about scalp massages in this video. It's just that good. It's just that amazing. And I like to massage my scalp 2 to 3 times a week. I think you can honestly say that I'm probably addicted to massaging my scalp. It's so therapeutic, and it's genuinely something that I love doing. It's something that helps me feel like I care about myself. It's such a stress reliever, and the added benefit of hair growth just makes it chef kiss. I first spray my hair with the herbal tea before going in with the oil, just to provide my hair with that added moisture. I also make sure to focus the oil on my edges because we tend to forget to keep our edges in the loop. Let's stop forgetting our edges, they also deserve love. This tool is something I recently incorporated in my scalp massage sessions. It always makes me want to go back to bed. I do these sessions in the morning, and every time I use this tool on my scalp, I actually want to go back to bed because it feels so good. It feels like angels are just scratching your scalp. That is the best way for me to describe it. You don't necessarily need to invest in this. I'm not even gonna lie to you. You literally do not need this. But these are just one of the things I like to invest in to make my natural hair a lot more enjoyable. You don't have to, but if you want to, it will be linked in the description box. That is all I have for you today. I hope you learned a thing or two about how you can use oils to maximize your hair growth rate. Please don't forget to subscribe, like this video, comment on this video, and turn on the notification bell so that when next I post, you'll be the first person to know about it. I love you and Jesus loves you too. Bye, Richies.